We've got a great cloud of witnesses. We've got testimony after testimony for centuries, literally for millennium, that say those who operate by faith in God, look at what God does in and through them. Amazing. Another place, James talks about Elijah. He says, hey, he was a guy just like you and me. He prayed, didn't rain for 3 years. Prayed again, started raining. Just like you and me. Just like you and me. Are you kidding me? Do I have the faith to say, all right, that's it. I'm praying it's never going to snow in Pittsburgh again. If it was my choice, that might be my prayer. Okay, maybe 1 or 2. Those early snows that stay all white and fluffy and pretty, but not the February and March snows that are just ugh. We have such a cloud of witnesses. Witnesses not in the sense so much of they're watching us. Hey, everybody's watching you, so there's saints for millennium that are watching you, so you better pay attention. But witnesses who can testify to the truth of God. The truth of what it is to live a life of faith in God. Saying, hey, look at what God did in me, and I'm just like you. I'm a man, woman, tempted just like you. I have the same things. I have the same struggles, just like you. And look at what God did through me. So, therefore, lay aside every weight. Whatever is slowing you down from being sold out to Jesus, throw it away. Run away from it. Don't leave it in the corner where you can come back to it at all. Burn it. Chop it up into little pieces and throw it down the toilet. Get rid of it. Whatever weight is keeping you from running with endurance the race set before you, lay it aside. Get rid of it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Runners today, it's a whole scientific thing, not just about the way they move, but what they wear. The new materials that have been created for swimmers and runners and bicyclers that are so lightweight but also have much less friction and with the air resistance and all this kind of stuff. And the science of running shoes. Good grief, you could probably get a PhD in running shoe somewhere with all the research that's been put into them. Because they know an ounce of extra weight on me could be the difference between winning the Olympics and not. An ounce. Our brother here in the book of Hebrews is saying, whatever weight you have that is keeping you from running the race, that is slowing you down in the race, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Lay it aside. And the sin which so easily besets or ensnares. You know, there are sins that you will never commit in your lifetime. You consider that sin, and it's not a temptation, it's a revulsion, as all sin should be. But then again, we all have our own favorite sins. Well, that's not so bad, because I do it. Lay aside every weight and the sin which so easily besets us, and run the race. Run with endurance. Keep running. Keep running. Paul says in another place, I run like I want to win. I don't just run. I like winning. I want to win. I heard Charles Stanley this morning. Happened to turn him on. I haven't watched him for a long time. Happened to turn him on while I'm doing my stuff because I'm used to having noise in the house, and I'm there by myself right now. So I needed somebody talking to me. He doesn't sound at all like Krista. But he was talking this morning about running. He was talking about this very thing. And I thought, okay, Lord, I hear you. I hear you. Run with endurance. like you want to win. What he actually said that struck me is something that our pastor Chuck has said so many times. Doesn't matter how you start this race, it matters how you finish. Run like you want to win. Run like you want to win. Don't give up. Run with endurance the race set before you.